Canva can be overwhelming. In today's video, I'll be sharing a beginner's guide on how to use Canva. You'll be learning everything there is to know about creating your own graphics, visuals, and videos. Whether you're a business, using it personally, or creating stuff for a charity, this video will provide a guide on how to use all of Canva's tools and create top-notch visuals. Even if it's your first time using Canva, I understand it can be intimidating, but I've got you covered. Let's get creating. So firstly, you'll need to create a Canva account. Canva has a free version and a pro version. It's completely fine to use the free version. There's so many different features and tools you can use. The pro version does have a few more features and I'll get into that later on in the video. But if you're just starting out, the free version is absolutely great. So I don't need to create an account, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in. So once you're logged in, you'll come across the Canva homepage where you can see all of your recent designs and any designs that you might want to create. So firstly, we'll go along the top. So we've got things like what you can design, all the different templates. So if you're looking to design something in particular, for example, a business card, you can go ahead and click on there and it will come up with a number of different templates and how you can even get them printed. Then next along the top, we've got business. So as a business, you might have various different members using your Canva account, so you can create teams, and that means you can all see the design and add in your ideas and work on something together. Next, we've got education. So these are just some resources that you can use if you're a teacher or in school. It also provides templates if you're creating a lesson plan or if you've got a presentation at uni and you need some inspiration. So there's lots to discover on that tab. Then we've got plans and pricing. So this just goes into the free version and also the pro version and also the Teams version, which you might use if you've got a business. So we'll just look at the pro version to see what different types of features you can get. So one feature that is really handy to use is the brand kit. So you can input your colors using a hex code and they're accessible for you to easily just click and input into your design instead of having to put in the color codes every time. Another amazing feature is the background remover. I use this all the time. This is so handy when your background isn't looking too good or you want to change the colour. You can simply erase the background and then you're left with just the main image to work around. Another great feature is the resizing feature. So if you're creating a visual for an Instagram post, but you also want to resize it into a LinkedIn post or an Instagram story or even a poster, you can easily resize your design and it will create your design in the different dimensions. Then we've got Content Planner, which is a way for you to plan out all your designs and schedule when you want them to be posted ahead of time on different social media platforms. And then we've got the Learn tab. This is an amazing feature where you can learn all about Canva and it will go into detail on how to do things like editing on your phone, applying effects to designs, removing image backgrounds, and a lot more. So there's some really great videos and things to look at in the Learn tab. Now we're back to the home screen where we'll mostly be when starting out designing. So along the top you can see a number of different things. So the For You section is basically where all your recent designs are. So you can easily go and click on one and access all your designs. And then we've got things like Docs. So if you want to create a document similar to a Word document or Google Doc. Then we've got Whiteboard, which is a great way for you to brainstorm ideas or create processes or a flow chart. And then there's social media, videos and more. And in each section, it will provide you with a number of amazing templates for you to use and input in your own information, add bits in, take things out. So you can go ahead and find something that you would like to use. Again, with social media, we've got things like Facebook posts, LinkedIn posts, and a number of amazing templates for you to get started with your designs. So now we know how to navigate the home page, we're now going to get creating. And I'm going to show you all the different features and tools that you can use. So we're on the home screen, I clicked on social media, and I'm just going to create a simple square post. So now we're in the Canva editor, and you can already see that there's so many different things that you can use to create your design. So firstly, at the top is design. This is where you can see loads of different templates, different styles, color combinations. So if we go ahead and click on the templates, it's already got a number of different ideas that you could use. But in the search bar, you can input the sort of look you're going for. So if we are creating a job post, I would put in job vacancy. And here we've got a number of amazing looking templates that we can use to get started. And this can be our foundation for creating our design. So next we've got elements. Elements are things like lines and shapes, graphics, so you can add in cool elements, like we've got people. So there's so many different elements to choose from that you can add in to spice up your designs. We've also got things like frames. Frames is a great way to make your pictures look a bit more interesting. So this image here is in a frame, so if we detach it, you can see that it's a rectangle, and you can go ahead and place it in the frame to make it look a bit more interesting. So there's loads of different frame shapes. You can even use like a phone shape. There's plenty to choose from. There's also collages. So if you want to put together a number of different images, you can go ahead and just drop them into these frames, and that will create a nice collage. Then we've got uploads. So this is where you can upload any of your images, videos, or audios that you want to feature in your design. So you simply just upload file and find it in your folders. And then you can just drag and drop any image that you would like to use. Then we've got the text feature. So as you can see, there's already a lot of amazing examples that you can use and adapt for your design. But you can simply add a heading, let's say and you can go ahead and choose one of the fonts, and there's so many to choose from. There is a couple more in the Pro version, but the free versions are equally as great. And then, like most text things, you can make it bold, you can add an underline, you can change the size. You can even go ahead and change the style of it, add a shadow, create an outline, or you can go ahead and curve it, which is a great feature. So there's plenty to choose from in the text section. Then we've got projects, which is all your designs that you've created if you wanted to drag and drop them into your design. Then there's apps, and these are just some fun features such as text to image, which is a new feature using AI technology. Then you've got photos, which is a huge stock of images that you can use in your designs. If you can't get it yourself or struggling to find, there's so many different ones to choose from. So we can go ahead and put job, and there's some great stock images that you could put in your design if it was a job application, or if you needed a picture of example flowers. Then there's hundreds to choose from to really elevate your design. Then we've got things like backgrounds. So if you don't want a plain colour, there's plenty of different backgrounds that you can choose from to add a bit of fun to your design. Then we've also got video and audio, but I'll get onto that a bit later on. So the editing tool is really simple and straightforward to use. Before going in and creating anything, I think it would be beneficial to just go ahead and look at everything there is to offer, see how things work, resize things, drag and drop, and just have a play before really getting into your design. So another thing I'll touch on is photo editing. So you have the option, if you popped in a photo, to edit it. So if you've got your photo in your design, you can click edit image, and then you can go in and adjust things like brightness, contrast, saturation. Very similar to photo editors that you might come across on Instagram or other apps. You can also go ahead and use some of the filters that they offer, and even create shadows to make the images stand out and be a bit more dynamic. So that's a really great way to elevate your designs and make them seem less flat. So those are the basics for using Canva. It can definitely seem overwhelming at first, but once you start practicing and really getting to know the software, it's really straightforward and a great way to create content and visuals. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and check out all our other videos, as we've got so many different guides and tutorials on how to use social media platforms and optimizing your content. So another great feature Canva offers is video creation. This is more of a newer update, but it's so great as nowadays social media platforms are really boosting video content. So you can make things like standard landscape videos, you can make Instagram reels, TikTok videos, YouTube videos, so many different types. And again, it comes with lots of different templates, so it doesn't just have to be a standard video, but you can go ahead and add in text and elements and really make your videos stand out. So similar to any other video editing software, if you've used that before, the video editing tool is basically like a timeline. So you can have a number of different pages in your video with text popping in, changing up the video with new elements. I won't go into too much detail on video creation, but I will link a Canva guide on how to create videos. And following on from videos, we've also got audios. So there's a number of copyright-free audios that you can use in your videos, again with the Pro version offering a few more. And these are really great to help elevate your videos, making them really stand out. So I hope that was helpful, and if you've got any questions regarding Canva, be sure to pop them in the comments section below. If you are struggling for content ideas and you're not sure what to post, make sure to check out our content creation for social media videos. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time.